Hi everyone, on Tuesday, September the 9th, we're off up to Yorkshire to Catterick on Tuesday, a typically competitive if low grade card on good fast ground. They seem to have missed the most of the weather, and the weather forecast has improved looking at the week ahead. We start off with our daily nap, sponsored by Priced Up Bet. This goes in the 310, it's the bet at racingtv.com nursery, a 6 furlong class 6, 2-year-olds only, 4,200 quid to the winner. Most of them have been struggling to win, it has to be said, but I think Masai Marta remains with a little bit of potential for the Adrian Nichols yard. Now, Adrian does well in the north with just a handful of horses these days, and Masai Marta has had 7 goes without winning, but she's been running with credit in defeat. Probably a career best effort last time out at Beverley, over 5 furlongs. She got beaten 3/4 of a length in the end by Rum Therapy under today's jockey Jack Nicholls. If you watch the run back, I think she was value for winning the race that day. She had to race out in the car park and shaken up to hold her place. She hit the front inside the final furlong and just didn't quite get home, probably given the trip she had, doing too much too soon. But I think off this sort of mark in the low 50s, she must be capable of winning one of these little handicaps. And she's run at Catterick before. I watched the run back. You might think she didn't run that well. She only finished 5th of 6th, but there was plenty of cut in the ground that afternoon, and a trailblazer, the well-backed favourite of O'Mara's, went off a million miles an hour, and she tracked the front runner and got tired on softish ground. So back on faster surface here. Jack Nicholls back in the saddle. He's a young jockey, very much going places. He's lost his £7 claim now, but he can still claim 5, and I don't think that's going to last too long. Hopefully he'll get Masai Marta across onto that far rail and make all the running. Our value angle selection, sponsored by Priced Up Bet, goes in the 410. It's the Racing TV Club Day Handicap. Again, 6 furlongs, again a class 6, 3-year-olds and upwards this time. 4,200 quid to the winner. I think an exposed one can win here. Crocodile Power from the Seb Spencer yard. And Seb, a young trainer going places with a small team. 1 winner in the last 14 days from his last 9 runners. Crocodile Power, well, it was with the Quins, but he's been a good advert for Seb Spencer. He's managed to win 3 times in total, including all 3 runs over this course and distance. That was last season. He returned this year with 119 days break, probably needed the first 2 or 3 runs, out of form, well beaten. That got his mark down into the 50s, and he's returned to form here on 2 of his last 3 starts. And he also ran a blinder at Ayr on the 7th of July. Now, he's been freshened up a bit. I don't think that's a bad thing. He's got a good record fresh. He's had 48 days off since we last saw him running a blinder over this course and distance, beaten 3/4 of lengths by Quercus. Again, maybe the ground was a bit soft for him. It'll be a bit quicker here. The icing on the cake, the £7 claimer Shay Farmer, who's a very promising claimer, is booked for the first time, and I think that might just make the difference for Crocodile Power, who's got loads of excellent Catterick form in the book. Best of luck on Tuesday, everyone. Please do like and comment if you can on the YouTube video. Subscribe to the free channel if you haven't already, and do check out our sponsor, Priced Up Bet.